Hey folks, welcome to Side Quests During the Apocalypse. Today we are having our Nintendo Switch Demo Showcase, Volume 3. So the first game we're going to play is the Flower Collectors. I find the picture alone a little misleading. It looks like a bear in the picture, and it's not a bear. What is it? I guess we're just going to have to find out. Ooh, a very noir kind of feeling. I believe this game takes place in Europe. So I think it's kind of trying to give us the vibe of a European summer night, maybe. After the Spanish Civil War of the 1930s, the country was fueled by the nationalist dictator Francisco Franco. In the years following the Civil War, political opponents were assassinated. Intellectuals, artists, and poets were repressed and murdered. In 1975, Franco died. During the following years, Spain transformed from a nationalist regime into a modern democracy. Which I am kind of curious after my time with this game. I don't really see how that ties in.
The waves are so high. Jorge, come here. Bring.
I can't. I'm caught in the rope.
We'll just get off the rope.
Come on, Slowpoke. Woohoo! These waves.
She's
are
sure having a good
amazing.
time while I'm struggling, it seems like. Or
Wait
Jorge. I assume I'm
I
Jorge.
can't move. I can't. My legs are stuck in the
What kind
ropes.
of ropes are causing this kinds
My
of...
legs.
Jorge, what's happening to your legs? Jorge? Jorge?
My legs.
Barcelona, September 1977. Late afternoon, in case you didn't know how sun works. Alright.
I'm coming.
Someone is at the door. Which door? They're not telling me. Nope, that's probably the closet.
I'm coming.
Hold on, they're not telling me what door I'm supposed to use. Ah!
Thanks, kid.
It's Laura, Señor Cota.
All right, whatever. Another letter from Ursula. We used to take the boat around Marbella.
Now, this is supposed to be like anthropomorphic creatures. I assumed the dog would just have paws and not regular hands. Well, good for him. That's evolution.
Maybe I could sell some.
Nope.
Got it for my service. The wheelchair came as an unexpected bonus.
He says the wheelchair came as an unexpected
Ursula's
bonus,
boots.
but his legs got caught in the
She never
ropes, I
came
thought,
back
when
for
he was
them.
at the beach. You got a lot of explaining to do, Jorge.
For visitors.
Someone really took the time to program that into this game.
So far,
Ah.
nobody has figured out what this is.
What, that weird trophy, or the fact that everyone looks like weird dogs in
Why
your
do you keep
photos?
sending me letters.
So I'm guessing they're all dogs. But that one on the left doesn't look like a dog. The one on the left looks weird.
1974. Joined the Special Investigations Unit with Diego.
Hey, look.
Diego and I. Just after joining the Policía Armada, those were the days.
Couple of young pups being police officers in Barcelona.
What to do?
Find something to do to pass the time. Ah, this is depressed disabled person. The game.
Storm is coming in a few days.
Do you ever think you were missing out by having all your moving parts? Well, now... Oh, that's awful.
Should get Juanito
I'm
to buy
disabled,
me
so I
some-
get to make those jokes. I think.
Used to draw for invest. Never thought I'd have to do it to.
It's dusty.
For the pain. Now they also bring sleep.
There's a lot of really unnecessary prompts in this apartment. Let's get to the good stuff. Where are the binoculars? This is pretty.
Now where did I put those binoculars?
All right. We got some binoculars.
Right.
Gonna go back to these settings many, many times because I found this all very confusing. So it says draw a friendly scene, draw an emotional scene. Basically tells you to draw 4 scenes.
Lola.
It doesn't tell
Singer
you
at the-
that you just
Lola,
observe
voice
the
like
scenes
yours.
and then you
I
draw
wonder
it
why you
later.
stay in a dump like
And it's
that.
really a bit confusing at first. So basically I have 4 mission objectives of things that I need to observe. All right, what else is going on in the neighborhood?
Madame Carmen, queen of the types who hang around those dens. The kids have given up their future.
Oh my god.
El Blanco, Carmen's handyman.
Don't mind the
He's always around. when
white
she's
ape
here.
monkey man who is just
5
rigidly
years ago, I
standing
could've
next
taken you
to
out easily.
a phone booth doing absolutely nothing. That's creepy. That's the creepiest thing that I saw out here, and he doesn't even want to draw that. I'm concerned.
Can't recall ever having anything fixed by girls.
Jorge, you're a bit of an asshole, aren't you?
Times really are changing.
Yes, sir. Women can have regular jobs even when they're anthropomorphic animals. Aha!
Doña Ana, the neighborhood grandma,
Always spying on people. Give them some privacy.
Is
Says the
she
guy
looking
who's
at
looking
me?
into her window with
I'd
binoculars.
look around some more.
So I'm not going to buy this game based off this demo. It's not that interesting to me.
Should put them on the wall. Some got wet.
Now it says open the nautical chart. What does that mean? I don't know what a nautical chart looks like, nor do I know where one would keep a nautical chart. This game's really great at giving unnecessary vague directions. Open the nautical chart. Is that a nautical chart? Or is it sheets? What's that on the right there? That looks like a map. But how do you open a map?
Got some
Oh,
interesting
it
ones
opens.
today.
Guess what? You didn't explain that to anyone. Oh my god. I don't need a game to completely hold my hands, but just make enough sense where I can kind of get what's going on. So now I have to match up the 4 images that I quote-unquote drew, though there was never a scene where the guy drew it. And figuring I just had to go over here to open the nautical chart. I find that matter of details a little weird. And I have to match them up with what I saw. So that's a friendly scene. The emotional scene was that Carmen crying.
Why is doing
This
nothing?
game seems so
feel
depressing.
exhausted.
Oh my goodness.
Damn painkillers.
All right, what do we have next? Chinese parents. I like it. It says at the bottom, resist bad games. Pay attention to self-protection and beware of being deceived. So, this is not a game I'm interested in buying, but I saw it and it looked, oh, there I go. Hey, everybody. So at first I think I'm the baby because they're showing me through the baby's point of view, but then I'm really controlling the parents, who instead of giving birth to a real-looking child have given birth to a somewhat yellow-looking blob creature. So this is a really weird management sim, basically. You can raise your kid. If you look on the left, you can see the My Stats, which tell you which statistics it's based off of. And then on the right there, you can see it's giving me an option to pick either green or blue. Green is for IQ. Blue is for Constitution. I'm going to make my kid super smart. someone in the family has to be super smart, so the kid might as well have it. Now, this ends up being kind of a really... It's almost basic kind of game, and I almost thought it'd be ironic if Chinese Parents was made by Japanese people to mock the Chinese, and we didn't know about it because we're uncultured. But I digress. So you have 48 turns to raise your child. So, to start, I can clap to the music and turn over. Yay! So I can choose one of the two, and then I have 6 spots to fill up, so I'm just going to basically choose the same things over again. This is already thrilling, really. I'm going to alternate turning over and clapping to the music. I don't want to get, too riled up. The reason your days are dull is because you're too lazy to plan anything to do. This is like my first turn alive. What are you talking about? I turned over. Look at me, getting stuff. Turning over. Clapping to the music. Oh man, my dad fell asleep and forgot to tuck me in, so I caught a chill. This is what your parents proudly display your photos for all to see. Those loved have nothing to fear. Have you had a similar experience? What? I mean, yes, my parents have displayed photos of me. It's great to see that others have the same experience. What? Seriously, I complained about how boring the days were before I had a name. Yeah, I'm not going to name him Ryan. That's ridiculous. He's a baby. He's Ryan Jr. So you have specific goals you're trying to beat. Healthy growth is trying to get to a certain constitution. The clever child is trying to get to a certain IQ level. You have a certain amount of turns to get your child that high, and if you do, you get bonuses. So I can learn to speak, I can be patient, I can walk. And if you see EQ there, EQ is for emotional quotient. So it basically kind of talks about how good your kid is at being a person without like having a complete breakdown every 5 minutes. And then Constitution, for those of you who haven't played D&D, is about your health. So I definitely want IQ and Constitution high. My kid is going to be smart, he's going to be unbreakable, and he is going to be kind. And who cares about the rest of the stuff? Now, it took me a while to figure out how the knowledge points work and how it all adds up. Knowledge points are later found in one of the nodes when you go to level up your character. So right now my knowledge is 55. Now if I click on those knowledge fragments, that is how I'll get more knowledge that I can use to train my kid how to speak. So the game is kind of a bit of the strategy comes in the fact that if you raise your IQ and your EQ and your memory and all of those things, the skills will become less expensive. Or you can use the knowledge, which gives you the points to buy them. So that's kind of interesting. But then, I mean, basically the whole way this game is built is you have a person in 48 turns, and then you just kind of try again and see how it works different. And to me, this isn't such like an interesting deep dive or anything that makes me really want to jump into something quite like that. I guess this game's made for someone, but it's a pretty limited audience, and I can get into some Sims, but this is just, I don't know. I guess it doesn't make any sense to me. All right, next. And the next game we have up is Fuser for the Nintendo Switch. I entered this game not really knowing if this was a rhythm game or kind of an interesting way to create music using other people's music. And I'm going to have Riley fast forward through this whole part because I'm sure all of this music is copywritten. All right. So there's 8 characters in this game, and there's only one white person. And that white person is the whitest white person I can think of, with a space helmet, a hipster beard, and some hippie beads. Now this is where the game has major problems right now, is within the calibration. So you're going to watch, you're going to see the calibration here. Every time you hear a sound, press A. You can hear that little bit of sound. Here's the problem, and you'll notice by the weird way that my bar is going up that doesn't seem rhythmic at all, is that without any physical way of actually seeing when the beat is going to come, you're basing the calibration on the rhythm of the user. And as someone who's worked in music, there's a lot of people with really bad rhythm. See, now if you look, you can see my meter on the bottom seems to be working fine with the video, but that calibration, I can already tell you, is way off. You know, this is physical, visual stimuli, and it's much easier to pick up than trying to pick up a rhythm off of just hearing a beat or two. See, look at that. The video calibration might be right there. The audio, who knows? So I went into the game using these settings, and I had a pretty miserable time, as you'll see, playing this game. All right. Ah, yeah.
You're here. Come on.
Danny Humbles.
Are you hearing this? That bass line is so sick. I'm like, gosh, should we take it to the hospital?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bass player. I love that line. That's amazing.
Ever. See, that is what I love about this festival. Here at Fuser, anyone can take the stage. Anyone has the power to make the mixes that get the crowd up.
In reality, that is the worst idea for a festival ever.
Anyway, let's get to mixing. That's what you're here for, right?
I guess so.
Come on. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. Making a mix is easy. Let's get one started.
My character looks like he should be the libertarian presidential nominee. All right, so you pick a disc to play. Danny Humbles. He's making me play his own record? That's pretty arrogant. Wait, is Danny Humbles a real person? Okay, so each song has 4 different parts. It looks like there's beats, vocals, bass, and drums. And, oh boy, All-Star by Smash Mouth. Oh my god. That's sarcasm. Really, really heavy sarcasm. What is happening right now? They're playing a drum beat that has nothing to do with All-Star is where I'm at so far. Well, it kind of seems kind of pointless to show the rest of this demo because Though, listen to this bizarro mix for 2 seconds. See, this isn't a bad song. The regulator bass line with the vocals to Killing in the Name of. So then you gotta hit the records on downbeats. Now I'm screwing up these. It keeps putting inaudible because I'm not hitting. I think I'm hitting it in time, but I'm not because the calibration got screwed everything up so much. So, yeah. I gotta say, this is a pretty dope song, though. I'm almost curious to see how many different copyright claims I'm gonna get for this one song. But yeah, no, the calibration absolutely screwed everything up. And the fact that I'm playing a music game in 2021 that still has All-Star from Smash Mouth in it makes me want to die. Yeah, you heard me. Die. All right, this is Don't Feed the Monkeys. Something I completely disagree with. Feed those monkeys every chance you get. And Smash Mouth sucks. Sorry. No, not really. So, I believe this is another kind of like watching people. Welcome to the Club for Wildlife Enthusiasts. So basically, every 4 to 5 days, you need to watch the monkeys and level up to become a better monkey watcher, and don't feed the monkeys. All right. I'm going to install Monkey Vision on, I believe this is Windows 98. So this actually looks a lot like those old FMV games from back in the day. So I'm just watching this guy in his attic. Just doing the... Oh, there's photographs. Oh, there's skis. And he's looking at a topless woman, and I just observe, I guess. So basically, this is just about finding everything you can highlight on each screen when something's interesting happening and capturing it. Man, this is another one where I don't... So he just talked about something at 1,400 hours. So it's 1020, so I have to watch when I check back in, which is, it's actually kind of similar to games like Night Shift and Double Switch, which are some really, really hokey, are they late 80s or early 90s? They're somewhere in there. They're absolutely worth checking out because they're so absurd. But it's basically the same thing as this, except I don't see anything too interesting that's happening here. There's nothing to click on there. I don't have any of those. I feel like on the upper right there aren't any of those yellow buttons blinking. Oh, there's visitors. Oh, got one in the... Oh, no, I couldn't click on it because someone was in the way. So now you literally have to sit here and wait for all the people to move out of the way so you can collect it again. And why does that guy look so nervous? He just has a look on his face like he's going to get stolen. Oh, that's awesome. I can't get it now. Yay. Yeah, this game just... there seems like there's just going to be a whole lot of waiting around. You know, a demo is usually made to showcase what a game can do. And this is... my life is leaving me, ladies and gentlemen. My life is running away from me. Oh, good. I have random words just written down. And then you have to combine them to see... I give up, game. I wanted to like you, but this is making... I feel like I'm taking a sleeping pill. Yes, Barrett County and Squirrel. Let's see what comes up. What? Is it nothing? Yeah, okay. Folks, there's 9 minutes left here, and I'm going to spare you having to watch me look up. Like, what? I don't get it, folks. Maybe I never will, but I don't get it right now. So, this is Ryan Gurnett with the Nintendo Switch Demo Showcase Volume 3. And let me tell you, I liked the first two a whole lot more. I'm Ryan Gurnett. Hit subscribe, like the video, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SQDTA. And we are also at patreon.com at patreon.com/struggling productions. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.